Salute, family. I hope everyone is doing great. Greetings and salutations. Renee Bucks Young. I just felt like going live, man. Talk a little box talk. Talk about some news. I just saw this morning. I sometimes I just go live abruptly. So I thank everyone, for tuning in, to the lives, all the lives I've been doing recently, subscribing, the new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I always have to say that, you know what I mean? Because we are one community, you know what I mean? We are a family. And, it's great to talk boxing, you know what I mean? It's great to talk these things, you know what I mean? We grow from one another, you know what I mean? We grow and we learn from each other, you know what I'm saying? It's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing, organically, we all grow together. I hope you guys are safe, obviously these crazy times we're living in, right? Hopefully this pandemic stuff will go down. At least here in Mexico, we're on the decline a little bit. So it's great news. So hopefully, you guys are all safe. G5 Gabe, what's up, bro? We're going to talk some boxing right now, man. I want to talk about some things because I just got some news. There's a source going around, right? And I'm going to show you the source right now. I'm going to explain it. And G5, what's going on, bro? You doing good, man? I'm just, warming up the mic here real quick, man, saying how you guys are doing, saying that hope you guys are safe, looks like, people are saying, right, that around the cold season, it's going to come back, this whole pandemic stuff, but who knows, right? So we just got to stay safe out there, man. Stay high on them vitamins, you know what I'm saying? Keep that, the supplements, vitamins, nutrition, what have you, good in the body, you know what I'm saying? And so let's get right to it, man. I want to talk about here, first and foremost, Terence Crawford, there's, their articles coming out and stuff like that. Word is going around on what he's saying, man. He recently said, he said that the critics will give him his credit when he retires. Okay. It's a trip, man. He's talking about, that it's interesting. I got to give him his credit in this sense that, let me see what G5 says, man. I got to yes, sir, brother. I'm doing well. We have to link up. Oh, definitely, man. Okay, G5. I got you, bro. Okay. Let me get at me here, bro. I'm gonna send my hold on, all right? Hold on here. I'm gonna put my email, bro. Send me an email, and then in the email, bro, send me your digits, right? Send me your phone number. That's usually how I get with people, when it comes to collaboration, stuff like that. Go ahead and send me an email, bro. Okay, right there. There it is, bro. Definitely, man. Like I said, like I always say, man, my platform is an open platform for anybody who wants to talk boxing, bro. I mean, I'm saying it's an open platform, as long as there's no, I'm saying, I'm not the type of guy to debate. I'm not the type of guy to go back and forth with people. I don't do that. Each and every person has a different style and way of doing things. I don't do that. I'm saying? I just, I keep it harmonious, what I'm saying? So, yeah, go hit me up in my email, bro, and send me your digits there, right? Definitely, man. We'll get it going, man. We'll talk boxing, definitely, bro. So what I was saying is that Terence Crawford, he's saying that, recently he's saying that, the critics will give him credit when he retires, okay? But I got to give him his credit in this, man. This guy is active, outside the ring. We got to give Terence Crawford his credit, outside the ring. Inside the ring, okay, but we already know the story. We already know the story with Terence Crawford, with him, on the welterweight division. I mean, it's just not too, not too glamorous, I guess you could say, right, when it comes to competition. So, but he just recently said, that his critics are going to give him his credit when he retires. I personally don't think so. I mean, credit to whom credit is due. Of course, he's going to get credit. He gets credit. He gets credit as it is. A lot of people debatably call him pound for pound number one. I don't get into that pound for pound talk. It's just too debatable. It's too subjective, I guess we could say. That pound for pound or whatever, right? I don't get into that talk, man, because it's just too debatable. One person says, Canelo's number one pound for pound. Another person says, Terence Crawford is number one pound for pound. Another person says Spence is pound for number one. I don't get into that chat, bro. I mean, with all due respect, Bruce Goes, what's going on, bro? Thank you for tuning in, man. We're just talking a little boxing, man. I want to give you guys some news. First and foremost is that Crawford is saying that his critics will give him credit when he retires. The thing here is that everybody, the boxing community is definitely giving Crawford his credit. That's the thing here. We got to understand that Crawford is getting his credit. He's getting his credit that he's an amazing fighter. He's really skilled. and the lower divisions, he has made big moves. He has achieved greatness and great victories, and his skills and craft is off the charts. He gets his credit already. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing here. Crawford already gets his credit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like, if the thing here is that we already know the story. Everybody heard it time and time again on all the platforms. The issue with Terence Crawford is in the welterweight division. He hasn't proven much yet. I've said it time and time again, but I definitely give him his credit and the skills. Now, let me say something that I've said this in a video some months ago. I don't remember how long ago. I think it was around last year, the beginning of the last year, man. I don't even remember. He said that he was going to move up in weight. He said he was going to move up in weight. The thing here is that, Terence Crawford, his demeanor and stuff like that, he's very serious, and you don't really know if he's joking or not. And he didn't look like he was joking. Terence Crawford is not the type of guy to be joking around and messing around with the people, with the community. You know what I'm saying? When he says something, he means it, and he says it and he does it. Well, most of the time, I guess some of the time, I don't know, right? It's debatable that he does it, right? Because of the welterweight division, he's calling out the big names and it's not happening. So, I mean, that's the thing here. That's the thing he's getting criticized about. Same thing Canelo's being criticized about. I mean, the same criticism goes to all fighters. That's the thing here. You see what I'm saying? The same criticism, which is constructive criticism. It's not hating. Of course not. I've said it time and time again that we're living in a generation where, effective, constructive criticism is called hating. It's not called hating. We're just in a weak generation that, in a pillow. So we're in a pillow generation, fluffy generation where everything's offensive. You know what I'm saying? We're speaking the truth is offensive, man. We got to wake up out of that. That generation, but this generation has to wake up and smell the coffee. You know what I'm saying? Wake up and smell the beans, baby. So Crawford is saying that, the critics are going to give him the credit when he retires. He's already getting the credit, though. Definitely, man. Terence Crawford, man, an amazing. As a matter of fact, check it out, guys. This Sunday. I'm sorry. I want to give an apologies that the other day I posted that I was going to go live. I think it was on Wednesday, and I had the thumbnail ready and everything with the historian Curtis Anderson. Salute to our brother. You know what I mean? And yeah, definitely G5. That's what I'm talking about. I'm the same way. J5, I'm the same way, bro. I don't waste time. Boom. Just get right to it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to check my email, bro. We're going to get to it, bro. Definitely, man. We're going to chop some stuff up. I love it, man. I love it. I talked about Bruce Goes, too, coming on the other day, man. The other week, a few weeks ago. Bruce Goes, man. But, he said that he doesn't know too much about the absolute. Eventually, we're going to get you on, Bruce Goes. Definitely, bro. We're going to get you on, my man. That's what I'm talking about. But, that's what I'm saying, that, we got to get into, this generation has to wake up and smell the coffee. You know what I'm saying? That, and Crawford, the criticism that he gets, everybody else gets it. The same criticism. Canelo gets it. I went live recently and talked about, I think it was, when Canelo opted to fight this Avni guy or whatever, right? And I gave a list in that session. I gave a list in that live session. I wrote it down, a list of all the people who are criticizing him. It's people who are prominent, I guess you can say, right? Legends, Mexican legends. They're prominent legends, man, and reporters. And I mean, the list goes on, man. And it's the same criticism. It's not hating. It's just speaking facts. Speaking facts is not hating. You know what I'm saying? How many times do we have to say it? I've said it time and time again. You know what I'm saying? Soccer Training Club. Thank you so much, bro, for tuning in, man. Love you, bro. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. We're just talking some little boxing. Got some news here that I want to share with you guys. First and foremost, those who are just jumping in, I repeat, Terence Crawford is saying that the critics will give him credit when he retires. And what I'm saying, he's already getting the credit. He's definitely getting the credit, man. There's nothing that, we can take away from Terence Crawford and his fight game. There's nothing that we can take away from his craft in the ring. There's nothing that we can take away from his dog. What I was saying a moment ago. Sorry, guys, that I said I was going to go live on Wednesday. I posted a thumbnail. I scheduled it, but things happen, with the historian Curtis Anderson with the phone. Some technical issues. We postponed it till this Sunday. Okay, so tune in, everybody. And we have also Reggie Owens is going to be jumping in with us. So I mean, y'all got to stay tuned. All right, for this Sunday, I think it's about 4:10 Central Standard Time. I don't know what time zones you guys are in, but I'm in Central Standard Time, so it's going to be at 4 o'clock, 4:10 Central Standard Time. I already posted the thumbnail. Excuse me, this Sunday. All right. So tune in, everybody. All right. We're going to talk about Terence Crawford. All right. We're going to talk about, I give him the credit. Definitely. So, I mean, that's the thing here. What Terence Crawford is saying, that he said that he recently said the critics will give him credit when he retires. No, because he's already getting the credit. Now we all know the story. We all know the story. And what I was getting back to what I was saying, check it out. He said, and I made a video about this months and months ago, that he was going to move up in weight. And he didn't look like he was joking when he said it. He was real. He was real. He's not the type of guy to lie to people. You know what I'm saying? When he says it, he usually does it at least. I say usually because he's been calling out all the big names in the welterweight division and he's not fighting them. So, I mean, that's that, and that's facts. Now, I think, you know, he said he's going to move up in weight, and who knows, right? Because this is, check it out. You might call me crazy. Check this out. Check this out. I think Terence Crawford, and this is why, because I'm going to read it right here. This is why. It's because the whole issue of him not fighting big welterweights, according to him, is because of the money. And that's according to all the fighters, right? I guess we could say that's according to most fighters, you guys. We got to be straight up about it. Most fighters don't fight big fights because a lot of it is because of the money. A lot of it is because of the money. Okay. And Crawford is saying that, you know, in the context of what he said about the critics giving him credit when he retires, is because it all comes down to money, he said. He said that if the money was put up, the big fights would be made. You know, I'm not quoting him. I'm just paraphrasing here. So that's what he said, you know. So, I mean, now the reason why I say this is because of this. Check this out, guys, and I'll be on the record. I'll be on the record on it. You know, it's being recorded live. I think that Terence Crawford and Spence is going to happen until like at least 2022, man. At least 2022, because we don't know the unpredictableness of this whole pandemic, man. This is just this stupid pandemic is just messing it all up, man. And unfortunately, but hey, we got to keep pushing forward. We got to make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? But 2020 is gone. Okay. As far as fights are concerned, no Terence Crawford. We already know that. No Spence. You know, Terence Crawford ain't going to fight no big name, no real competition. Recently, you guys already know, but Porter, he's number one, if I'm not mistaken, number one in WBO rankings now. And, you know, and the contender or whatever. And I'm almost positive that's not going to happen. Bud and Porter is not going to happen. I mentioned this a long time ago, man. Also, I recorded it. You know, my platform is small, but I recorded this even when my platform was almost unknown. Okay. When I was almost unknown, I guess I could say I'm known to a certain extent. Thanks to you guys. Love you guys, man. But when I mentioned that Bud, I made a video a long time ago, and I didn't really hear anybody talking about it at that time. I don't remember though. I don't recall. I'm sure someone was, but I talked about how Porter should face Bud. Okay. But the reason why I say is that's not going to happen, even though Porter is number one in WBO rankings or whatever you want to call it. Right. Bud is not going to fight Porter. It's not going to happen. Because they're friends, because whatever lame excuse they're putting out there. Even though Bud, I mean, this would be amazing for Bud to fight Porter. Man, we would really, really lift up the notch of respect for Crawford. I got respect for Crawford. I got respect for all the fighters, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to fighting, you know, someone prominent in the welterweight division, Crawford's not doing it. And how long has he been in the welterweight division? For a long time, man. He's been there long enough, okay? Or I can say it like this. He has been in the welterweight division long enough to fight somebody up there, but he hasn't. I mean, that's the sad thing about this whole thing, you know what I mean? But I love Crawford. He's an amazing guy, you know? But now Porter, the door has opened up for Porter to fight Bud now, definitely. Now, we don't want to hear these lame excuses, you know what I'm saying? If only Crawford would fight someone like a Porter, man, that would just be awesome. Even if he lost, man, my respect would go even more for Crawford in the welterweight division. But up to now he's feeling the criticism. He's feeling the criticism, the same thing. He's feeling the same criticism that Canelo's feeling. Because, I mean, we got to see it. You know, proof is in the pudding, man. I mean, you got to go and fight these guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, getting back to what I was saying, Crawford and Spence is probably not going to happen, guys, at least until 2022. I mean, mark my words on that. It's all good if I'm wrong. If it's for the better of everything, it's all good if I'm wrong, okay? I mean, 2022, check it out, guys. Just please remember me when I say this. 2022 is Spence and Crawford might go down. 2023, most likely, okay? I mean, and I think, check this out, guys. Call me crazy, but it's all good. I think Bud Crawford is going to retire, man, right after that big Spence fight, man. Call me crazy. But I mean, that's just how it is, man, because I don't picture Bud fighting all these tough competition in the welterweight division. I think he's just shooting for the big money bag, man. I mean, that's what most fighters are doing nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Even historically speaking, we talked about it recently in Boxing Then and Now, part 7 with Curtis Anderson, when I was asking about motivation in fighters back then, you know. most of the motivation was for money, man. I mean, it's true. It's just the facts. You know what I'm saying? But the differentiation was, you know, with fighters, historically speaking, back in the Sugar Ray Robinson days, you know what I'm saying? Back in those days, you know what I'm saying? Even before that, you know, those fighters, yes, they fought for money because a lot of them lived in the slums and the ghettos. You know what I'm saying? They come up from hard surroundings and environment. They want to get out of the hood. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's great. That's a great motivator. But then again, most of those fighters from back in the day, yesteryear, like Curtis Anderson, salute to the historian, you know, as he always says, yesteryear, you know what I'm saying? Those fighters from yesteryear, they fought for money, yes, but they also fought for legacy. They rematched those guys who they lost again and again and again, you know what I'm saying, until they won. You see what I'm saying? Even if they lost, they fought for glory. They fought for you know, the blood, sweat, and tears. They fought for the glory, the legacy, you know what I'm saying, for that. Nowadays, we don't really see that. Most of it is for money now. And that's exactly what Crawford said. That's exactly what, I mean, he says the critics, in the context of him saying the critics will give him his credit when he retires, he said it all comes down to the money. I mean, he said it. So, and he didn't say, oh, it's about, you know, I want to fight for legacy. No, you see, I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing here about Crawford. That's why I'm saying this, that Crawford, the evidence points to it. Evidence. And okay, guys, the way that you can find out things of a person is their actions. Their, you know, the pattern of someone's actions, doing something over and over again. It shows what they're going to do. It's predictable. Okay, we cannot say it's 100%. We're going to know what they're going to do the day of tomorrow. No, but Bud's, you know, the way he's taking, you know, going about it is that I think he's just going to go for the Spence fight, okay, in around 2022, and he's going to probably another warm up fight after that, and it's game over. He's gonna retire. You know, call me crazy, but that's how I see it going down. Call me crazy, but that's how I see it going down. Let me get to the chat real quick, man. I love it, man. You guys are jumping up on it. I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all are jumping in. I love you guys, man. Thank you guys so much. So we got Briscoe. You can only fight the best of your era. Excuse me. But you must fight. Fight TBD fight. Canelo 2. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. And Crawford's not going to do it, you guys. I mean, it just sounds like I'm being pessimistic, but I mean, just look at the trajectory of Crawford in the welterweight division. I'm talking about the welterweight division. I want to make it clear to everybody. I'm talking about the welterweight division. I'm not talking about other divisions with Crawford. Crawford has done amazing things in the other divisions, but welterweight division, I think he's just going to go for the big Spence money fight, milking it, using this Mayweather Pacquiao blueprint. Milking it, you know, trying to get more attention, blah, 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 okay, until they can put butts in seats after this pandemic stuff. And then, you know, he's going to make his amazing, you know, paycheck, and he's gone, man. I don't think he's going to go for longer, guys. I don't think, okay, just mark what I'm saying. In the meantime, it's probably going to be beat up Kell Brook. All due respect, there's lots of debate in this, okay? There's lots of debate in this of Kell Brook. I think he's beat up. I think he's out of his prime, definitely. You know, both his eye sockets are blown out. You know, I don't know, whatever it's called, the bones, they're blown out. You know, he goes to fight Crawford. It's game over, man. Brook, I mean, it would be nice to see, but it's not what we want. That's what I'm trying to say here. It's not what most of the fight fans want. That's that's how I see it. Okay. That's just how I see it. So the reason why I say this is because in the meantime, it's probably going to be fights like that until he gets up to Spence, which is going to be a mega fight. Obviously, we all know that. And then after that, another couple warm-up fights, and he's going to retire, man. That's how I see with Bud Crawford. I hope I'm wrong. I hope he goes out there. Look at Spence, man. He's going to fight Danny Garcia after, you know, after an accident, after all. Most fighters would go for a lube job, warm up, whatever you want to call it. Most fighters would do that. Spence is proving it, man. Errol Spence is saying, you know what? I don't want no warm ups. Give me Danny. You know, if somebody thinks that Danny is a warm up job or whatever they want to call it, man, y'all don't know. They don't know what boxing is, man. They don't know. They don't know. They just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Spence is going to go fight Danny Garcia. Wow. If Bud even were to fight a Danny Garcia, that would be awesome. You know, but he's not doing it. If Bud would go fight an Ugas, awesome. But he's not doing it. If Bud, you guys already know the names. Let me get you the chat, right? Salute. Yeah, thanks so much, Sark Train. Love you guys, man. Someday, fam. Yeah, someday, definitely, bro. G5 Gabe. I'm well in tune with boxing, sports, and just basic lifestyle. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. I like how you say that. Just basic lifestyle things. Me too, man. I mean, we got to be in the know of all things. You know what I'm saying? And it helps us in life. You know what I'm saying? All around, definitely, my bro. Bruce Goes, can you say? I was wondering what happened to that show. Love listening to show ESP with Kurt and Reggie as co-hosts. Yeah, definitely. What show are you talking about, bro? Go ahead and talk it because the chat, you know, that was a while ago. You said that. What show are you exactly talking about? The Boxing Night Now, bro, or what other show are you talking about, bro? But we're gonna be on, okay, Lord willing, we're gonna be on this Sunday. Sorry. I repeat, with me, Kurt, and Reggie, all right? And we're going to talk about Bud Crawford, and we're going to mention now. I'm going to mention him, okay? And, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Bud says that the critics will give him his credit after he retires, when he retires. No, he's getting the credit now. I mean, that's not the thing. The issue is him, you know, not getting credit. That's not the issue. That, you know, Bud, he sees it differently, okay? He sees it differently because all the things he's been saying up to now, there's not much credit to what he's saying. Like, I'm not trying to dog Crawford. No, of course not. But like, if I'm not mistaken, he said recently, don't quote me, but he said recently, I mean, he says several things, right? But he said that he talked about, like, you know, the type of competition he's fighting in the welterweight division is like good competition, something along those lines. I don't remember exactly what he said. I don't remember the article, but he said it. Okay. Something along those lines. But of course they're not, you know, I mean, the competition he's been getting is not top notch in the welterweight division. I mean, that's just facts. And the issue here, I repeat, the issue is not that Crawford. The issue isn't that Crawford isn't getting, you know, credit. No, that's not the issue. The issue is that, you know, he's not fighting. I mean, the best competition in the welterweight. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's as simple as that. Things are simple sometimes. You know what I'm saying? G5. Yeah, thank you, G5. He just said it. He is getting credit confused with fighting the best. Yeah, the best competition to prove what people believe about him as exactly, bro. G5 just said what I was trying to say as a fighter and what they see him. Dude, G5 just said what I was trying to say. I was kind of tongue twisted there. Thank you. You see, that's why I love you guys, man. You guys say things that are just great in the comments. That's why that's right on, G5. I'm going to repeat it. He is getting credit. Remember to get the likes up, you guys. Remember to get the likes up. Go ahead and share this, bro. Family, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you guys so much, man. Thank you guys so much. He is getting credit confused with fighting the best competition. Yes. To prove what people believe about him as a fighter. Exactly. And what they see him. That's the thing here, actually doing. That's where he's getting the credit. That's where he's getting the criticism. That he's not fighting the top out there. And that's what frustrates us as boxing fans. You know, that's what frustrates us with Canelo. I mean, I'm 100 on all these fighters. I'm not, you know, I'm not the type of guy. Canelo, okay, check this out. You guys already know. Look at my icon. Look at the icon of my channel. Renee Box Young, Mexican colors. You know what I'm saying? I'm 100. I'm living down here. I've been here for more than 10 years. I was born down here, baby. I'm Mexican 100, even though it doesn't sound like it, right? Because of my, you know, I speak 100% English because I grew up in Arizona, you know, ever since I was a baby. But then I came back here, came back to my roots, man. So, I mean, I'm living it, man. And you would think, and I see it a lot. I see it a lot out there and platforms, whatever. Okay. I see it a lot that, a Mexican, you know, maybe, or a Latin-based platform, they push more Latin fighters. I don't do that. I push boxing. That's what I am. I push boxing. Black, white, brown, green, whatever, right? I push boxing, man. I don't really look at the race, man. So Underrated Darkness, what is good, bro? Hey, Underrated Darkness, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks so much for tuning in, man. Love you, man. All you guys who are tuning in, you guys are awesome, man. Let's continue to hear what y'all saying. Renee Boxing, Bud can choose anyone in the top 15 of the WBO ranking to face as mandatory, even though Porter is number 1 in the WBO. Yeah. You're right, bro. G5. But the problem here is that, you know, he's just not, you know, we already know the problem. And I mean, how many people have been clamoring Bud versus Porter as an alternative? I'm saying as an alternative. Why? Because Bud has recently said, I mean, he has said it. I want to fight with someone with a belt. But his last 3-4 fights, they didn't have no belts. I mean, come on, man. I think I'm done with that. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I gotta get my breath here. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Everybody has been clamoring, the last year and a half, 2 years, Bud versus Porter as an alternative. But and now with more reason, with more motive, he should fight Porter, man. Come on, Bud. What are you waiting on, bro? I'm going to repeat what he's saying because more people are jumping in the building. I thank you guys so much. He recently said, Bud just said that critics will give him credit when he retires. But that's not the issue. Everybody is giving him credit as far as what he brings in the ring, as far as him as a fighter. He's being criticized with his competition in the welterweight division. I mean, that's what it is. And he said, in the context of that quote, okay, he said, it all comes down to money. Money. I mean, that's what he's looking at. And that's what most fighters are looking. They're not fighting for legacy. They're not fighting for, I mean, that's the thing here. Okay, let me continue what Crawford's saying. Let me continue, guys. Look, it says, the only reason they say that is because of how dominant I've been. So, and in the context of all this, it says that despite Crawford's accomplishments, of him winning 3 weight classes, titles in 3 weight classes, y'all know it, unified and the entire junior welterweight division, all right? Despite his accomplishments, there are critics who believe, check this out. This is coming out, you guys. I mean, this is coming out in mainstream platforms now, and this is crazy. Media. It says, despite his accomplishments, there are critics who believe Crawford has yet to do enough in his career. You see? Now, check it out. This is the thing here. Crawford's getting criticized because of him jumping in the welterweight division with his skill set, blah, 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 and his accomplishments. You have to go for the gusto, man, when you enter that. What did Mike? Okay, check it out. I gotta say something. Man, this is just getting hot right now. I didn't even expect to say all this stuff. Did you guys know I don't even have notes here? I don't do that. I just go off the top usually, all right? Sometimes I do have notes, but what did Mikey Garcia do when he entered the welterweight division? Can somebody tell me that? What did he do? What did he do? I respect that. I respect what Mikey Garcia did when he jumped into welterweight division. What did he do? He went to the tip top, man, and fought the best. Spence. Man, I think that's enough said right there. He didn't fight a Horn. I mean, all due respect to Horn, but Horn, I never seen. Oh, man, I don't. How can I find the words here? I don't see Horn as a really in the welterweight. I never did see him as that. That's why I never really speak about him. If you go back to my channel, man, go check my channel out. I don't really speak about Horn, man, because I never thought of him as a real elite welterweight, man. Definitely not. Definitely not. How did he win that belt that he had, the WBO belt? If I'm not mistaken, WBO. Jeff Horn, he fought Pacquiao in Australia. A lot of people said that Pacquiao won that one. Jeff Horn was fighting sloppy, disgustingly dirty, and he was in his hometown, man. I mean, what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? We know that boxing's corrupt. What happened with Rolly? What happened with Rolly just recently? That was a recent example of how disgusting this is, how disgusting some judges are. I mean, it is what it is. Jeff Horn didn't deserve to be named a champ in the welterweight division. That's just my opinion, man. I mean, call it what it is, right? I mean, that's just my opinion. Call me what you want. That's just how I think. So going to fight Horn, I mean, it's just, okay, check it out. Same concept. Check it out. Canelo fought Fielding. Fielding had a belt. Was Fielding considered an elite champ? Was Rocky Fielding considered an elite champ in that division? No. Man, I think I'm saying more than enough right there. I think I'm saying proving more than enough. We don't even have to give so many examples. You know what I'm saying? Rocky Fielding had a belt. If I remember correctly, at least. Rocky Fielding had a belt. He had a championship, quote unquote, championship belt. Canelo went and fought him. Canelo has that belt. And check this out. In recent interview, an interview here in Mexico, it was here in Mexico. I think it was here in Mexico, yeah. Mexican reporters and all that. I think it was on ESPN or something like that. He was criticized about the the fight, as he's always criticized about the competition he has that he faces. He was criticized about him, and then Eddie Reynoso was defending the fact that no, he's a 4-time champ or 3-time whatever time, and he fought Rocky Fielding and he had the belt. He was the champ at that time, and come on, man, Rocky Fielding, and that's what I'm saying. Bud fighting Jeff, I mean, that's not an elite welterweight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, but Jeff Horn was not an elite welterweight. If somebody wants to say that, well, that's your opinion. It's all good, bro. I mean, I accept your opinion. I feel you, but that's just not what I see. No. Okay. What did Mikey, going back to what I'm saying, what did Mikey Garcia do? What did he do? He jumped up and fought Spence. He proved more to a certain extent, I guess, right? In this aspect of what we're talking about, proved more than what Bud's proven right now in the welterweight division. Wow. Oh my gosh. Bud. We love you, Bud. It's all good, man. We love you, Bud. I mean, it's just that Mikey's proved more. Even though Mikey got schooled, even though Mikey was taken to school by Spence, amazing work by Spence. A lot of people would say, oh, but he didn't knock Mikey out. Who cares? I mean, the point here, what I'm saying is that Mikey went up and fought Spence. Bud is not even doing that after 4 fights. Come on, man. Oh, this is just crazy. I'm sorry, I sound a little kind of emotional, but it just gets me. It hypes me up because it's just time and time again. And Bud trying to defend himself. I understand it, bro. Man, we love Bud. You know what I'm saying? We're not hating at all. We love you, Bud. I mean, it's nothing against him at all. You know, it's just that this aspect of welterweight division status. That's what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, let me get to the chat, man, because y'all guys are showing up, man. I think this. Thank you guys. If they don't fight it, will be the biggest letdown. Oh yeah, Bruce. You were tuning in. Some people here were tuning in on, Stormy B, Three Wise Men. Salute to the OGs, Curtis Anderson. You guys tuned into that, and I remember you guys commenting this, that it's sad to see that there are so many fantasy fights. It's sad to see that there shouldn't be so many, and it's exactly what Bruce is saying. That if they don't fight, it will be just another fantasy fight. If they don't fight, Spence and Bud will just be another fantasy fight. I couldn't even say that. I'll go back to what I just said and tried to correct. Spence and Porter will be just another fantasy fight. Come on, man. This is just not right, man. You got to do it justice for boxing. That's the way to say it. Bud, Canelo, all you champs out there, you got to do it justice for boxing. Canelo, we want to see you fight Benavidez. Canelo, we want to see you fight Caleb Plant. Canelo, we want to see you fight Beterbiev. Canelo, we want to see you fight. You know what I'm saying? And we can say the same thing for Bud. We can say the same thing to these fighters. We don't want no fantasy fights anymore. We don't want to imagine, oh, what if he fought? No, man, go do it. I mean, that's a sad thing, man. I mean, Underrated Darkness, bro, that's too long for. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's too long for mega fight. The interest is not going to be there 2021. I'm thinking, bro. I'm just thinking 2022 it's going to happen, bro. That's what I'm saying. I hope it doesn't, though. It's just the way things are going. How many years have gone by already with Bud in the welterweight division? He ain't touching Spence. My fault, you guys. The internet went out real quick. Thank you guys for staying here, right? Yeah, sometimes the internet goes out. I get right back to it, right? So we're good. So that's the thing, Underrated Darkness, that, my hopes are up. My hopes are up that things will turn around. I mean, that's definitely, my hopes are always up. You know what I'm saying? Stormy B-Man's in the, you guys, this chat is just extensive, man. I'm so sorry. I'm not getting to all the chat right now. Oh, soccer training club. Let me let you know. I don't know if they answered already. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it means Lions Den boxing community. Let me tell you guys something, okay? Soccer training club. All you guys who are in here who don't or are maybe not affiliated with LDBC, they have been showing me love, man, since the beginning, man. Fannin International, he's been showing me love since the beginning of my channel, man. Since I started pushing content. You go back to my first videos, I shout out the LDBC. I'm not part of it, but I mean, they're boxing community. You know what I'm saying? We're one. We're all, you know what I'm saying? We're a boxing community. We're fans. We're all fans internationally. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I gotta put this out there, you guys. Let me pause here. Okay, soccer training club. So you don't get misinterpretations of what LDBC is, all right? At least from what I've been seeing, they all been showing me love, man. I'm Mexican. You know what I'm saying? And the thing here, soccer training club, I want to make this clear for you so you don't think things that are not. They have received criticism also, just like any big platform receives criticism. Lions Den, LDBC, obviously they can explain themselves more than me, right? Themselves more than I can explain them, you know, but what I know about them, I've been following them for years. You know what I'm saying? As well as other platforms. I'm universal in this aspect. They consist of many members, a lot of members, and each member have their own points of view in boxing. That's what it is. It's a big community of boxing, you know, and a lot of them have received criticism, you know, from other platforms, and they try to take them down or what have you. It's just a community that loves boxing. That's what it is, Soccer Training Club. We are one family, you know what I'm saying? So that's what the LDBC is, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? So you don't think things, if you hear things about them, you know, my love is to them. My love is to all the boxing fans out there. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's logical, you know what I'm saying? Because there are some crazy man fans out there. They call them, you know what I'm saying? What we call them is man fans and just illogical fans out there that don't even think with their heads when it comes to sport of boxing. So you know, LDBC salute definitely, man. Jay Dixon, salute, bro. What's going on, family? What's going on? Love you, man. I'm staying on it. Bud will fight the winner of Ramirez versus Postal. Now that's what we're going to talk about. That's interesting you said that, Jay Dixon. We're going to talk about that this Sunday, okay? Me and, you know, Curtis and Reggie, I got that planned. If you see the thumbnail, we're going to talk about Ramirez, Postal, and the ramifications of this. The consequences of Ramirez beating Postal. So it's going to be good stuff. So here, Jay Dixon, I'm staying on it. Bud will fight the winner of Ramirez versus Postal for a second run. Yeah, undisputed. Then fight Porter. And, man. J.A. Dixon is similar to what I'm kind of saying here. That after Spence, he's going to retire. I see it like that. And that I'm along the lines with J.A. Dixon there. I don't think he's going to fight Porter, though. Okay. I think Bud's just staying away from this top competition, man. He just wants Spence, that big money bag, and he's out of here. That would be awesome, though. Ramirez, I don't know if Ramirez is going to move up to the welterweight division. I think he had talked about it. If he does, put your money where your mouth is, Ramirez, and get at it, bro. Definitely. Put Bud on the spot and go at it. I mean, definitely, man. Awesome. Jay Dixon, thanks so much for that. Yeah, soccer training also, thanks. Yeah, man. We're family, bro. We're all love here, man. Big. Hey, Coop. Hey, bro. How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for tuning in, Coop, man. Love you, man. Thanks so much. Bud is playing the waiting game. Yeah, that's the thing here. He's just waiting for the money the interest to increment, whatever, right? I mean, but, you know, we as fans, I think it's the right time. I mean, okay, I understand. It's pandemic, money. We understand that. You know, Crawford, go for the money. That's all good. You know, take care of you and your family. It's all good. That's what we want. We want the best for fighters. But, you know, do it at the right, do it when it's the right time. I think personally 2021 is a perfect time. 2021 around summertime, perfect time. But it ain't going to happen. That's just my opinion, you guys. I'm sorry. That's it. It's not going to happen. I just don't see it, man. I can see Spencer. Yeah. Early 2022. That's how I see it more. 2022, sometime in 2022, it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. But I even see it going down to 2023, man. With all this nonsense and back and forth and just it's just nonsense, man. I hope it happens as soon as possible. They know they want to build the fight. Yeah. As well exactly. They want stands. They want butts in the seats. 2020 is pretty much done. Yeah, 2020 is gone, man. But we'll see, right? Anytime. Yeah, definitely, man. Talking about with Soccer Training Club. Thanks so much, man. Coop, Errol, I think he's talking about Errol, going to keep doing paper. Yeah. While Bud fights another mandatory. Yeah, same old thing with Bud, man. Same old thing with Bud. Your last show with Kurt. Yeah, Bruce. That's what I was talking about. That we postponed it to Sunday. Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that, everybody. I put that on Wednesday, but there were some technical issues there. So Lord willing, this Thursday, y'all. I'm sorry, this Sunday. Sorry, this Sunday. Okay, and we're gonna have Reggie Owens also. So we're gonna talk about some nice things there, man. Y'all good. Thanks so much, Bruce, for highlighting that. Salute, Renee, and oh my gosh. I feel you, Mexican. I feel you, Phenomenal Mex. I feel you. Shouts out to Arizona and Phoenix, man. Love you, bro. That's my heart's over there in Arizona, man. I just had a live recently talking about UFC, Khabib versus Gaethje with one of my childhood friends back in Arizona and Mesa, man. Love Arizona, man. Love, my heart's over there. We'll see what happens, Phenomenal Mexican. We'll see. I just posted a video yesterday on that. So yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I can't wait for that fight. J.A. Dixon, saluting the family there, man. I appreciate y'all. JD Boxing, what's good, bro? Hey, what's good, family, man? Love you, man. Hey, you guys are awesome. I love breaking it, chopping it up with you guys, man. You know, y'all saluting each other. Hey, D. Hodges is up in the building also, man. Love you, man. D. Hodges, thank you guys so much. Phenomenal Mexican. I don't even think I'm going to have time to talk about Canelo. We're going to talk about Canelo right now, too. There's some new news right now. I gotta push it out there. That's like, excuse me, that's like saying Loma is the best, but he didn't fight. True. You see, that's the thing. Okay, Phenomenal Mexican just touched on something. Well, what we're saying, this criticism is not just to Crawford. This criticism is not just to Canelo. This criticism is also to Loma. We can even go further. The criticism also goes to Gary Russell. Gary Russell's not fighting much at all. And he's calling out the biggest names. Bro, put your money where your mouth is and go do it. I talked about this recently in a live. Russell, if you're so desperate to fight Bud, go up to 140 because everybody's saying, no, he won't do it. 147, he'll get smashed. Of course, he'll probably get smashed anyways. But go to 140, meet at 140 and get it going, man. Go fight. Even if you lose, man, you'll be respected because you're calling out the big name and you're going to fight the big. I got to go back to it. Mikey Garcia, I respect him, man. I respect his heart. He put the money where his mouth was and fought Spence. I mean, we got to respect him for that, ladies and gentlemen. Mikey Garcia was blabbing a lot about fighting Spence. Love Mikey Garcia. Awesome guy. You know, he was talking a lot. And what did he do? He went and fought him. I mean, that's what it is. So Russell, go do it. I mean, this just goes out to many names out there. Definitely Phenomenal Mexican. Definitely, bro. D. Hodges, salute people at Stormy B Man, the OG. Go subscribe to Stormy B Man. Man, Three Wise Men. Man, I love that show. Awesome stuff. So much knowledge, so much history. Y'all got to go check that out, man. Stormy B Man. Go subscribe to Stormy B Man. If anybody's not subscribed to him, go do it. Go do it. Definitely. Zeno, hey, I appreciate you, bro. It looks like you're new. Go ahead and go ahead and subscribe here, bro. We are one family. It's just this platform is open for all boxing fans as long as there's no, hating and stuff like that. I'm not talking about hating of this weak generation. No, okay. Hating in this weak generation is giving constructive facts and criticism. No, that's not hate. That's not right. But so I'm saying we're one community. Go ahead and like and subscribe. You're welcome here, bro. I appreciate you so much. Go check my channel. I got lots of stuff there, and all these people got some great stuff. You guys gotta go check it out, right? Zeno, saluting the family here. Thank you so much, Zeno. Man, you're new here. Thank you. So you're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Sure, B-Man, salute you. Definitely. Okay, so Sean ain't never gone. That's the sad thing, Zeno. Sean is in love with I gotta say this. You're right, Zeno. Main man, made man. Salute to him. We're gonna have him on soon too. I got in contact with the brother. Main man, made man. Salute to the brother. Go subscribe to him also. He made a video talking about this, man. Oh my gosh, I gotta laugh, man. Yeah, Sean recently said in an interview, Bud Crawford and then that, I gotta say something about him. I'm paraphrasing, right? But I love you. I love you, Oh my gosh, you just reminded me of that, bro. So Bud's not the only one to. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. Bud is not the only one to criticize as far as Bud and Porter not fighting. I gotta admit it, because Sean is talking about he's in love with Bud, so Sean has to be criticized also in this. Sean, put all that friend stuff aside and go fight, because Bud was one of the ones who started this whole friend thing. If I'm not mistaken, Bud said it before Bud, but Bud is the one who really it went viral. when he said, no, I don't want to fight him. We're friends. And then recently, this is recent, Sean said, no, I love you, bud. I love you. And oh, thank you, Zeno. Oh my gosh, dude. Hold on. Let me turn this music down a little bit. I'm sorry, man. I had to take a laugh break. All right, so I got to get my stuff together here. Okay, so Coop says Horn fighting at middleweight. Yeah, he moved up. Who moved up? So Horn is a one. Yeah, Horn is definitely a one-hit wonder, man. After that sloppy win over Pac, supposed win at least, but you all know how it is with judges, man, over there in Australia. Like Witsu, yeah, but he stopped him. Yeah, definitely. Coop Fielding was the regular. He was the regular. Okay. Yeah, thanks for correcting that, bro. Mm-hmm. But I mean, Fielding, he wasn't even, he wasn't elite in that division. Of course, no way, right? And Canelo went and got that belt, and Jeff Horn was a tailor-made fight Bob set up for Bud to get yeah, tailor-made. That well said, bro. That way he could push for Errol and Bud. It's clear that's the only fight they care. Yeah, I mean, that's a sad thing. I mean, the thing here is that Bob, he works how he works, whatever. All due respect to the OG Bob, but if he were to fight elite fighters in the welterweight division ever since Bud re-signed to Top Rank, which he should be kicking himself in the butt for that, because that's why he's getting criticized. Okay, whatever. But if he were to fight the big names in the welterweight division ever since he re-signed and got into welterweight division, dude, Bud's name would have been way out there right now. It would have been way bigger right now. I mean, that's the thing here, man. I mean, that's the problem. And these guys have to learn, it's just the historical way of fighting, man. The way they did it back in the day, that's the blueprint. That's the blueprint. The money is going to follow. How many times have, other platforms said it? If you do the big fights, the money's going to follow. Even if you lose, it don't matter. Go do it. Too many fighters here are just too scared to lose that. Oh, did you know? Okay, check it out. I got it. Keith Thurman, even though he's been so criticized, I've been criticizing him also. I got to definitely respect Keith Thurman when he was in fights, man. When he was fighting in the welterweight division, man. Keith Thurman, man. Awesome. What did he say? He constantly said it. I got an O, and I ain't scared to let it go. I'm not afraid to let it go. Keith had that mentality. I mean, Keith said it. I got an O, and I ain't afraid to let it go. I mean, that's how it should be. I mean, so too many fighters right now, they're too scared to lose them O's. And then what do? Go fight lube jobs, whatever they're called. And I got to respect those tune-up fighters. I'm not disrespecting tune-up fighters. I do not call them bums. I don't call them that. Other platforms do, and I understand what they're saying. I understand their viewpoint. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating. No way. And I respect it. And I even laugh. When they say that, but because I know where they're coming from. But I don't do that. I respect those guys. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, man. I mean, most of these guys out there, they're too scared to lose them O's, and they just go around fighting these tune-up jobs. You know what I'm saying? These easy fights. You know what I'm saying? Story B, man. If that show was still on, I'd still be watching it. What show are you talking about, bro? Bruce? The Three Wise Men? Because that's obviously, you already know that's continuing. I don't know what show the misconception on fantasy fights is the fighters of current era is not. Yeah, definitely Story B. We touch across eras. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, guys. Go check that out, guys. They were talking about beauty. Man, that was wonderful last night. They were talking about fantasy fights. That was such a fun show. That was really fun, man. I loved it. And, I talked about, okay, I put in the comment section, please talk about Ali and Lennox. I wanted to hear the OG's, perspective on that. So that's exactly what it is. The fighters of current era is not fighting. That's the problem. And I love it. I love it how platforms right now, the boxing community is standing up, ladies and gentlemen. The boxing community is standing up, and I love it. This is awesome. Real fans of the sport of boxing, not real fans of this fighter, not real fans of, I'm a Canelo guy or I'm a Crawford guy. No, fans of boxing. They're pushing the message, and I love it. All these promoters and platforms got to tune in, and I think DAZN is doing that, because we're going to talk about that in a moment real quick, because I got to be going soon. We touch across eras, definitely. These guys not fighting are simply avoiding the obvious. Exactly. Man, Jam's right there, Storm B, man. And that's the thing. That's exactly why I had in my heart to push out Boxing Then and Now series. It's exactly what it is. Then and Now with the OGs, with Reggie. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, definitely. That's why I had in my heart to speak about it and to compare. you know, the intricacies of the sport of boxing from then and now. I love it, love it, love it, man. Shoot me the link for that. Oh, yeah, we'll get you G5. And remember your number. I need your phone number in the email, right? Akando sent me, hey, thank you so much, bro. Yeah, okay, Akando, thank you so much for that. I'm gonna do that soon, okay? It was in my heart, man. You guys read my mind. It's interesting. I love it. That you see, that's what I love about the comments. You guys say things and bring things out that are already in my mind. I'm gonna have to do that soon, Akando. That was already in my mind because of the fact that, you know, I'm kind of small with the channel. You know what I'm saying? It's a small platform. I was thinking about recently, now that we're getting more community in here, more subscribers and stuff like that, I'm going to start putting wrenches out there. Thank you so much, Akando, for reminding me, man. I already had that in my mind. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for the clarification. Yeah, man, I can most definitely read between the line of compare. Yeah, exactly. And that's what we need more in the boxing community is maturity. You know, a lot of people aren't mature out there and they think that, oh, LWC, they're a bunch of haters and they're just like this and a bunch of guys that, no. Of course not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just narrow-mindedness, man. You know, we have to have open minds, maturity. Facts are facts from whatever platform it comes from. You know what I'm saying? And you're right, Soccer Training Club. I mean, all love, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we need in the community. That's what we need in the boxing community. You know what I'm saying? Specifically speaking on the boxing community, we need maturity where we separate facts from hate. You know, and a lot of people, this is what happens. We're in a sensitive generation. There are more quote unquote boxing fans that are too sensitive and they don't accept facts. That's just what it is. And then they go and start criticizing a community. Oh no, they're a bunch of haters. No, they're not haters. They're speaking facts, and that's it. I mean, that's what it is. Definitely, man. Definitely, man. Definitely. Yeah, no, Ranchstone, I feel, Bruce. Sooner or later, I'm going to be doing that because, you know, the cool thing about it, though, also another reason why I haven't put wrenches in yet, because it seems like we haven't gotten any hate so far. You know what I'm saying? No outlandish things sent in the chat, and I appreciate it. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? All us being one community. It's all love within the community, man. Definitely, man. Bud playing musical fights. Yeah. No, he's definitely playing musical fights so far. We love Bud, man. But, man, it is what it is. Gary wants smoke, but at this point, he kind of clout. Yeah, I feel you, bro. He's clout chasing. You know, Gary just got to go and fight, man. Just go and fight. And actions speak louder than words. Bruce goes, we appreciate the audience. Yeah, man. Stormy B, man, that was some good stuff. That was fun. Y'all go subscribe to Stormy B. Go subscribe, man. I'm not going to fake it. If Spence comes out and handles Garcia, negotiations. He has to make the Bud fight. I feel you, Jay. Excuse me. I feel you, Jay Dixon. Yeah, I mean, Spence should go out there and do it, man. Yeah. But the thing here, Jay Dixon, is that this is what's going to happen. As Spence goes out, he beats Garcia and says, "Okay, man, let's go, Bud. Let's make some moves." Most likely, this is what's going to happen. Bob, behind the scenes, is going to tell Bud, "No, right now ain't the time, Bud." I'm sorry, I'm not good at the accents. Right now ain't the time. You continue fighting these guys. Nah, whatever, dude. You know, that's the thing. I think Bob would do that to Bud. You know, we know that. I think Bud, he's not scared of anybody. Bud's not scared of anybody. He has a heart of a lion, you know. But Bob is the guy who's just pulling the strings, man. Bob is the guy. JC, the author. Go salute to JC. Great stuff on his channel, man. He, you know, author, you know, great stuff in this channel, man. Y'all like books. Y'all like reading. Y'all like to, you know, open the mind up in the right hemisphere of the brain. Good stuff. And that's what's needed in the community also, man. Author, books. Go check out JC. Go subscribe, family. Go subscribe. Great interviews. He just interviewed an author recently. He constantly does it. Great stuff, man. Go subscribe, JC. Yeah, Gary got that look of, yeah, he does. Russell got to just, you know, be a little bit quiet, a little bit more quiet, and go out there. Just like he fought Lomachenko. Go out there and prove it, bro. Go out there and fight them names. I agree, but when Spence beats Danny, he's going to try to push the Manny fight again. Oh, yeah, true. So that Spence can go get under the belt, right? So simply so he can undeniably beat. Yeah, that's a good point. He probably is going to go turn around and beat Manny and go retire Manny because I made a video some time ago. Go check it out. It's my channel about Manny. He should retire. Pacquiao should retire. And Fred Roach recently said, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, Fred Roach said recently that Manny, he's going to have one or two more fights and then he's going to retire because he should be retiring. And I said the same thing. I said that in that video that because of this pandemic, you know, Manny's not getting any younger. Okay, so he's just gonna. I see a retirement soon for Manny. He should have retired, I think, already. I mean, but it is what it is, right? So Freddie Roach is saying what I've been saying. Definitely, man. So yeah, that can be it. So I hope Spence goes and retires Manny. Manny has done more than enough in the career, man. Legend. I feel you, but Manny is still is stalling, and it's enough of the A side stuff. Is struggling because of what we need that fight. Yeah, man. Okay, let me get real quick, guys. Real quick, okay? Let me get to Canelo. I got some information here. There's plans, supposedly, okay, that he's going to fight in the 14th of November or on the 5th or 12th of December. Obviously, no opponent yet with Canelo. Same thing with Canelo. This is why I'm mixing in Canelo with Bud in this live, because it's news. This is new that Canelo is possibly going to fight in November 14th or on the 5th or 12th of December, according to quote unquote sources. Can't always trust the sources, right? But that's what it's saying. And these sources revealed it to ESPN. So 14th of November, 5th or 12th of December. Same problem with Canelo. Okay. Canelo's career, and you guys already know, other platforms are explaining it a lot better. I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. A recent video I talked about with the zone issues with Canelo and Golden Boy and Oscar. I used a different microphone at that time, but I'm so sorry. I usually use my microphone that I'm speaking through right now. So sorry about that sound issue. So a lot of platforms right now, you already know what's going on with the zone and the problems that, Canelo doesn't even have access to the contract. The zone is not happy with the opponents. That you see, the zone is realizing the problem with the opponents that Canelo has. Same problem. Sooner or later, you guys, sooner or later, ladies and gentlemen, this is just going to blow. Promoters are seeing it. The boxing community is speaking out about it. They're going to have to make moves sooner or later. The zone is now putting the pressure on Canelo and saying, hey, man, give us better fights. Nobody wants to see a Triple G trilogy. Heck no. The first video I made, I got to repeat it again. The first video I made, I think it was the first video I made on my channel, man. And I have stage fright. I sound kind of timid and stuff like that. I don't care because it's facts what I was speaking. You know what I'm saying? Pardon my stage fright in my first videos, okay? I talked about it. I said, Triple G, the king for long? I put it as a question because at that time, I saw Triple G. He was starting to go out of his prime. He was starting to go out of his prime. And that's what I'm saying. Nobody wants to see a Triple G versus Canelo trilogy. Nobody wants to, because right now, Triple G is what, 38? I don't even know how old he is, but he's just out of it, man. He's not, we don't want to see that. And DAZN is starting to realize, premier quote unquote fights. They're not showing it. Canelo and Golden Boy, they're not giving these kinds of fights. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really paid attention to Kovalev. I mean, yes, the big Canelo fans, I understand it, but boxing fans in general, it was cool to watch, but everybody knew Kovalev. I mean, it wasn't really a top-notch fight. You know what I'm saying? Triple G rematch, I said it months ago. I knew that before the rematch, Canelo was going to box out Triple G, and nobody wants to see a Triple G trilogy. He has to go up there and fight these names. You see, so now Canelo, they're planning that he's going to fight in November or in December. Okay. But we'll see we'll see what opponent. And I said this before, I kind of see Canelo retiring soon, man, riding off in the wind, man, or leaving the zone and going a free agent, doing pay-per-views and making his money that way. A few more fights and he's gone, man. If I'm not mistaken, he already has problems in his knee. Remember, you guys got to remember, years ago, he had surgery on one of his knees. So I don't think that Canelo is going to be out in there for long. He made more than enough money. I think he's going to be out, man. Let's go here real quick with J.A. Dixon. If I was Manny, I'd wait for Undisputed and try to have the retirement fight in Manila. That would be cool, man. That would be awesome stuff right there. Yeah. So Pacquiao, he's going to be retiring soon, man. And Canelo, I think it sounds like, oh man, you're just saying everybody's going to retire. But that's just what I see, man. That's how I feel it. Like I said it with Pacquiao. Freddie Roach just said it. And I said this months ago about Pacquiao, about he should retire soon. Freddie Roach just came out and said it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's going to happen with Bud Crawford. I think Jay Dixon said it a moment ago too. Same thing. We're seeing it, man. We just see the writing on the wall. I think that Bud Crawford, he's going to go for that Spence fight and he's going to ride off in the wind, man. Taking maybe another tune-up fight and he's gone. You know what I'm saying? I see the same with Canelo. It's because these guys are making tons of money. Canelo right now. You know what I'm saying? He has problems with the zone. He has problems with De La Hoya as it is already. He's been having problems. He's had problems with Canelo. I'm sorry, with Oscar, his own boss, for a long time now. You know what I'm saying? Now he's probably having problems with the zone because he's not finding the best fighters out there. I mean, come on, man. I mean, this is crazy stuff, man, what's going on in boxing. But I just want to bring out the news to you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Like and subscribe, share this. Y'all know if there are new listeners out there. Thanks for the new listeners who are listening in today. I appreciate you guys. I got to go, man. Thank you so much for tuning in on live, man. I love you guys. Remember, Sunday, we're gonna get it in with Reggie Owens. We're gonna get it in with Curtis Anderson. We're gonna talk about some Ramirez postal, ramifications and consequences after this. What's after? What's next? And what do we see? It's going to be like a post-fight reaction, and we're going to talk a lot more stuff, right? Thank you guys so much, guys. One love. Salute from the South. I got to get going, man. Peace out, fam. Thanks so much. And we're last one. Hopefully, Bud will stay around and not retire. But yeah, we hope so, bro. Zeno, you're definitely right, bro. I hope he continues, man. I hope he continues. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, man. Zeno, stay tuned, man. Get in with this community, bro. We're here, man. Love you guys, man. Stay safe out there, family. Peace.